ये जो बंदा ना Rajiv Talreja, this guy's name is Rajiv Talreja, and I'm gonna talk about this guy. He's a really good guy. So I like him. I like him as a lot as an intellectual, and I have watched a number of his videos, and they echo with me some of the ideas. I'm actually using some ideas also, and all his ideas echo with me. Well, actually, many of his ideas echo with me, and I also want to tell you an advanced formula. See, basically, I've been running a company, and that's how I say it. I have had 5 काम के बंदे so far. The 5 काम के बंदे had maybe five, sometimes four, sometimes five, but basically it was almost five. And then they had a couple of assistants, maybe one or two per head or one per head, or so they had maybe so total per person maybe 10 or 15, but there were only 5 काम के बंदे. Then now I have 50, and the goal is to reach 50 काम के बंदे. So I've started this whole campaign in my office. I've been doing this, working on this for 3 years. I call it from 5 to 50. And I'm trying to reach it ever since, and I'm trying to find a lot of things, and I'm learning a number of things that it's kind of new thing for me. Even I'm from a service class family, so everything was new. I've been running a business for 25 years 20 years in America. I've been in America for 25 years, and I started this company in 2003, sometime around so 21 years pretty much. So I've been running this company, and then in 2011 I left my job, and I've been doing my business only ever since. So now coming to so I always had 3 to 5 people, काम के बंदे. So right, and during this journey I'll talk about Rajiv Talreja, the things that all his things as they apply to me. So whatever we go through, I'll talk about whatever as it applies to me. So there are 2 stages of my life, well, couple of stages. First one is I till 2008 or 9, I did not have a property. I did not have anybody. I used to do all the things myself. So I was in owner operator mode. In 2008 or 9, I struck gold. I had a very good guy working with me, and he started working hand in hand. And then in 2011, by 2011, he was really doing very well with me. ठीक है ना? 2008 or 9 next phase start. I had just one काम का बंदा. In 2012, I struck gold. I had 3 काम के बंदे. After that, there was a huge uphill task, for almost many, I would say 3 to 5 काम के बंदे. After 3 to 5 काम, so basically let's call it 5 only. So after 5 काम के बंदे for many years, in 2021, I started dreaming of having 50 काम के बंदे. You see, and that never came. So now it's 2024 December. I'm still struggling, but I definitely have 20 काम के बंदे. So if I'm able to, so that is the reason I watch these videos, to understand how they apply to me, how I can utilize them. And in doing so, I see so many things which sometimes contradict me and sometimes which echo with me. So I'm going to share those lessons with you. As I've already gone from 5 to 20, and from 20 to 50, still a challenge, and as I'm learning. So that's why I have a reason to watch these videos. Otherwise, why would I watch these videos and make reaction videos for you? So I watch these videos. Whenever I find something useful, I'll share with you. And whenever I find something which has helped me in the past, I'll definitely share that with you. So even journey till 20 was a pretty strenuous one. I learned a number of things, and it is pretty good journey. And I'll share that all those lessons with you. That's the whole idea, And when I share those lessons, this helps me in creating. Like sometimes I envision, some people asking me questions, and then that helps me envision, okay, how will So I don't want to make any mistake from 20 to 50, and I believe that if I reach 50 once, I will be able to easily make it to 500 also, because it's all about creating काम के बंदे for me, right? So then it will be like I will be able to figure out a master. I'll have first 5 people is very easy. You work hand in hand, you work with them. So that was easy in 2012 when I had 5 काम के बंदे. It was very easy to maintain them, talking to them, having a one-on-one experience, going and meeting with them, and actually going to meet with their families also. I had they work like family. We all work like a family member. 5 plus 1 of us. So we always talked and met like a family. It was much easier. It starts to get difficult when you want to go from 5 to 50, because you cannot have a personal relationship with everybody, and that's when it starts to get tricky for me, right? So at least that's my interpretation of the problem. Now, as I'm going from 5 to 20, I'm facing similar issues. I face some issues, and I'll share those with you. As I go from 20 to 50, I'll share those lessons as I learn those lessons myself. What does it mean in terms of number? When I say 5, pretty much a person makes about $200,000 gross profit for me. So that tells you the amount of net revenue or net money that I was making. Sorry, I mean the gross revenue. No, not the gross revenue, the gross profit. And the revenue would be 4 or 5 times. Doesn't matter in my business. I don't care about revenue. I really care about the profit, gross profit. So gross, okay. So that's what. So as you can see, 200 to 250,000 dollars. One of the things I learned is when you go to 20, your gross profit goes down drastically. Yeah, people may be very productive, but then it's just like you cannot really have 20 काम के बंदे. That's what I mean. That's what I'm learning. One of the things I'm learning. I'm struggling to get them motivated. I'm struggling to increase their productivity per person, increase the productivity per person, and that's kind of what I'm dealing with. So again, that is what the 5 to 20 journey is, and the journey from where was, and then 5 to 50 journey, and within 20 years, I'm trying to make them, I'm trying to make them rocket star or 5 stars, and they are not really responding that much. So not everybody is responding. If many of them are responding, it's not a big deal. I mean, I'm not saying everybody is not responding. So many of them are responding, but half of them are not responding as well, and that's where the productivity per person goes down. So if I wonder, if it's going to be like this with 50 also, then then I might as well not do that, because it's very easy to work with 5 to 6 people or even 10 people. After that, it starts to get tricky. You see. So let's learn. Let's go through. This is what I'll be sharing as part of this series. I'll be sharing a number of videos. Whenever I share this, whenever this guy comes and my reaction comes, you should know it's part of this series. I'll ask Cotton to make a playlist also. From 5 to 50 series, basically how to handle 50 people. So with 20 people, we are almost at $2 million gross profit. And the goal is right now, as we are working on increasing the productivity of those 20 people. With 1 or 2 people, trust me, it was like 500,000 per person. When there was 3 people, it was almost $1 million for all 3 people. But as I'm increasing the number of people, even though they are productive, they are very committed, still I'm having difficulty increasing the gross profit that they will bring to the company, right? So there is a bit of a lethargy because of the fact that there is no personal communication with them. So this is one of the things. And how will I handle 20 to 50? I don't know. By the way, when I talk about that is what my key employees. Let me tell you what I do for a living. I run a staffing company. So in America, and this staffing company, basically the way it works is, there are consultants who go to work. You must have heard of TCS, right? TCS, Infosys, they do the same thing. You must have seen that people send, your friends and all, they go to, let's say your friend is a Java programmer and he goes to America for 1 year and come back. So what is going on behind the scene is Infosys got a contract for 1 year for that guy, right? So we also get the same contracts. So, but it's just that our consultants always live here. They go from here and then come back here only. They don't go to India. That's the only difference. So, but we are in the similar business, in the same business. So what happens is, those consultants, we sometimes call as candidates or consultants. And when I say from 5 to 50, I'm not talking about candidates. That they are my clients pretty much. They are my clients or my business partners, but they are not like my team members. So when I talk about team members, my team, then that's a different. This 5 to 50 is my team member who bring me business. So typically, when to make $1 million gross profit, I have to have. That's what margins have started to go down. So it's not a straightforward formula. That is the production of these 20 people. I'm trying, because one person can potentially bring 10 maybe 10 to 15, 15 or maybe 24 units of work, 24 units of placements. We call it placements. We're a staffing company. TCS is roughly a placement company. They place people in America for 1 year and then they bring them back, and then again place them somewhere in UK and then bring them back. Similarly, we are also placement. So we call it placement. So a person can easily make 24 placements in a year. The highest scoring person used to make 8 placements in a month. Yes, I myself used to do 8 placements in a month, and I used to do so many other things. So making 8 placements in a month is not out of question. A person can easily do it. So I will share all the things related to how I'm finding the key employees who can bring me, if not 8, at least 4, if not 4, at least 2. But right now I'm sitting at just 1 in like total maybe 8 to 9 placements. I'm sitting at 8 to 9 placements in a year by my top BDMs, and I'm very happy about them. I'm about 12 placements in a year. I want to get 24 placements or maybe 36 placements or 40 placements per BDM, and that's what I'm trying to work on. So this is another thing that I'm working on. From 5 to 20 is what I've achieved so far. I'm also trying to increase their productivity. So from 20 to 50, I don't know whether I would want to even go there. If I have 100 units of work coming, like let's say 40 placements coming, two youth placements per person, and about 40 placements coming per month. I don't know whether I'll be able to. I don't know how big I want to grow. It'll be too much money to handle, to be very honest. So I don't even think there yet. I'm all about increasing their production right now, and I'm working on it. Okay, so let's now start to look at these videos, and then I'll give you my 2 cents, what I learned along the way. So that is what all these videos are going to be all about. I will end this video here. My introduction could be in a little different setting. I just thought that I don't know if I introduce myself, so that's fine. So I'll talk about this guy now.